try to get the water is better than until the last one that my design, my scratch. Yeah, you think it's related to the environment. Yeah, and so I'm choosing this picture.
Okay, so your concept is that lots of people wanting water, and not much water around, no?
And when the water is the water, but they try to get.
Cool. Feedback, comments, suggestions? Yeah, Raymond?
I think she could have cropped the hands better. Cause, yeah.
So you're saying just kind of rough around the edges, yeah?
Yeah.
I agree. For some reason, this one looks kind of funny, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Other comments?
It looks kind of.
It looks what?
It looks fake.
Yeah, I agree. But let's give good feedback. What? How can she make it
It doesn't
better?
blend with the background.
Maybe she should put some background.
She could maybe put some what? I agree. It looks kind of weird to have a floating glass in all the hands.
The only reason though
Yeah.
it looks like that is because there's different angles. Like you see the hands connected to the hand. You know, if it was taken from like a bird's eye view, it was like flat.
Yeah. It wouldn't look that way.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah, because you're coming in from an angle, it looks kind of weird. Also, there's just small stuff like here. There's spaces that haven't been erased yet, so it just looks a bit mixed up. But I agree, it looks a bit floating now. Any suggestions how it could be fixed? So one is take the photo from a different angle.
Or she can change the background color, I guess.
That's it. Try it. I'm not sure it's going to work, but try different background colors. Try black. Often black helps it sort of, you know, fit together better. Maybe that'll look better. Yeah. Other ideas?
I think the girl should have one.
Sorry? But you know, I tend to agree. I think it looks a bit like coffee. Like it doesn't look much like water, does it? It looks. I mean, it's a glass, and I think it's not necessarily. It doesn't really matter, but maybe it should have you know, regular water in it. I think try a different background, and almost like I'm not sure. Even if you had a drop shadow here or some sort of shadow under the glass, that would help too. So at least. Because the hands don't bother me, but the floating glass looks a bit strange, doesn't it? It's too floating, so maybe work with some sort of drop shadow. What about the typography?
It looks kind of...
Looks kind of what? Kind of corny?
It's like too plain.
But what would you suggest, sorry?
Maybe just, I don't know, it's Times New Roman.
Yeah. Times New Roman is like a newspaper font. You know, it's the most common font, you see it everywhere. Like, I think you can work with something better than Times New Roman. Again, something, I would probably choose a sans serif. Remember the serifs have these things on the edges. Sans serifs are more modern looking. So I might choose a sans serif. What about what she's saying, the statement, water, we need water?
What about that stuff?
It just
They're not too much.
So one by one is possible?
it kind of when I read it relates more to environment.
Yeah, so you're thinking more of, rather than humans needing water, you're thinking more of environment, yeah. Yourself?
It's like standing out too much.
Standing out too much? No, I agree. I actually think you probably, personally, I don't think you need this. I think that if this becomes clear that this is water, I think maybe, I don't know what you guys think, a statistic that just simply says something like, you know, 500 million people don't have access to clean drinking water, or some sort of, you know, something that's more like just matter of fact, like, you know, because I think the fact that you have all the people going grabbing the water is evident. I don't think you have to sort of spell it out for people. I think that you've got that across. So I don't necessarily think you need that type, unless it's like something small statistically, like even something like water is life, something very simple like that might be Super. Any other last comments? Come on.
About the nails, you know how it's painted black? I don't know why you would spend money on nail polish when you can't get water.
When you can what?
You don't have water, so why, you don't even have water, so why would you spend money on nail polish, you know? When you see the picture, so it looks kind of like awkward, kind of feel.
It's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they can just take photo without nail polish, so I can.
For that nail polish. I think, and you can choose to ignore me and say that's rubbish, but I almost think you have to take the photo again. And I think it'll be easier, because I know you spent hours trying to get rid of this and all that sort of stuff. I know but I think if you take the right photo, you won't have to do that. Kind of like Tinara, he locked out, took one photo and then he put the text on it. So I think maybe try taking it on that blue background. You know, like, and just we take that photo again, see if we can get it better. If that doesn't work, I think this could work without the text, maybe a different background.
I think the right one, I sent to my email, I want to do it at home, but VD, she emailed to Fuji to send me the right one, but he sent me this one. I did tonight.
Okay, no problem. But anyway, you got feedback and you know where you're going, yeah? Cool.